Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
We'll come to that, but I want to know, you work so hard. Do you get enough time to rest or to sleep? Do you sleep enough, General? Do you wish that you had time to?
I'm not a doctor, so I don't know how much
But
sleep.
considering all,
sleep is enough.
they're saying 8 hours a day ordinarily.
Okay.
Do you get that or less?
Well, at times I get more than that. At times I get less than that. But I'm always conscious about my health. So when I work throughout the week and I realize that I need help, I can set out a whole day to sleep.
Wow. Wow.
And when I'm on the road, I make sure that the little opportunity I get, I sleep. So I always have a pillow in
your car.
In my car.
So you always have a pillow in your car.
Yes.
A lot of the youth are listening, and people who look up to you, want to be like you. It's life lessons that we are picking up, nuggets of wisdom, and of course life lessons.
Yes.
I have looked at your pictures over the past decades. I mean, I've seen that Francis Alban was in your house. We got videos to speak to that. You have barely changed. What's your secret to never growing old?
Well, maybe it is genetic. I wouldn't know, but I try to be myself. So I don't worry a lot.
You don't?
No, I don't worry a lot. And I take life challenges as they come, and I try to be, jovial and laugh a lot.
You don't go to bed angry?
No.
You don't?
No, if you go to bed angry, you harm yourself. You think that you are harming the person who offended you. He will be sleeping, and then you will be having a double tragedy because he has offended you, and then you are hurting your health. So
you don't at all. We've seen you in arguments. I mean, videos where you're angry and you're speaking to. So it ends there. You don't carry that to yourself.
Oh, it ends there. My colleagues in Parliament know.
They know.
They know me. At times I can have very bitter argument on the floor of the House. But immediately we get out of the House, I hook up with whoever I argued with, and then life goes on.
Interesting. Good to know. We'll get to, get into the hard talk, politics and all of that, but still staying with you on the soft side. Let's look at your family. You're married with 5 children?
5 children, yes.
Wow. Any of them taking after you, General?
Yes. One just got elected as a parliamentary candidate.
Right.
Yes.
You're excited about it?
I'm excited. And the way it is going...
He's going to annex that. He's going to take it.
He's likely to take it.
He's likely to take it.
But it is not over until it is over.
Is he in a comfortable lead?
Yes, surely. And he has adapted my style so much. I don't put premium on money in politics.
You don't?
I reach out to people and touch their hearts and get my votes.
Interesting that you brought this up.
Any contest I have gone into, I consider my competitors having more resources than myself.
Wow.
But I decide to, touch the hearts of the people. And
you don't believe that money is a game changer that will let one win an election? You don't believe in that philosophy? Not at all?
It is possible, but there are other ways of overcoming the monetary disadvantage that you may be having. So in any election I've been to, I always start as the underdog as far as resources are concerned, but I eventually prevail, and that I'm happy my son is copying that one.
Taking after you on,
yes.
on that.
Yes, money is important.
Yes,
but money should not lead politics.
I love that.
Politics should be, should use monetary resources as some oil.
Correct.
But you cannot let politics lead.
To fuel that ideology. You've been married for how many years, General?
This year is 41 years of my marriage.
41 years of marriage. Yeah. What has kept you going? For many out there listening to you and looking up to you, or some will want to know, how did you do this? 41 years of marriage. One woman.
Yes, God gave me a very good wife. That's all. Yes.
Not your wife getting a good husband, but you had a good wife.
Well, the next time you are interviewing her, you may find out. You may find out from her. But I have a wonderful wife who understands the sacrifices that I have to make in my practice, and she accommodates those ones.
For 41 years, what has kept the marriage going from your perspective?
Maybe because of our background. She's not somebody who puts a premium on money, finances, and other things. You know, in politics, if you have a bad wife, that can lead you to engage in corrupt activities. Because if your wife is nagging, look at what my colleagues are having, I don't have it, what are you doing? You are being cheated and all that. Then that may convert an otherwise principled person into somebody who will do the wrong things to be able to satisfy his family and so on. But my wife is a very modest person. And as we speak now, when I go to my village or my hometown, nobody is surprised seeing me riding a bicycle or walking in the streets and so on. So it's like whatever height I reach, if I fall, there will be no difference. When I go back, I'll just mess.
A valuable lesson for all of us that be you.
Yes, be you.
Be you.
So now we are into farming.
Wow.
And
she farms with you. She's there.
Oh, she's the farm manageress now. so she spends most of the time on farm. And she has lived in Canada for quite some time and so on. But she returns and she still enjoys
on the farm. Have they had to suffer, your family, I mean, because of your political journey? Any that you can recount or recall?
Star 103.5 FM.
Several.
Yes.
A case in point will be?
Well, my children, as if their employment and their businesses are attacked because of me.
Your children's businesses are attacked?
Yes.
Because of you?
Because of me.
What kind of business are they in? This is interesting and intriguing as well. That under the political climate, because of you, your children are attacked and their businesses. A case in point will be what? What happened?
Well, I don't know whether I should narrate them.
Why not? Just a case in point will be what? What happened, General?
Like my daughter, who is my firstborn, happened to have done the same course that I did at the university.
Banking and finance.
Banking and finance. She got internship. She was promised employment after that. Eventually, she performed very well, both at the internship and the final results. Surprisingly, everybody else who was in the internship program was employed by that financial institution. And then people were wondering and asking questions, why? But where is Amma? And then the management kept lying to people that, the father has taken her out of the country for better opportunities. But my daughter was actually in the house. And she was never...
Which year was this?
I don't want to...
No, but it's important that we get
to expose that financial institution. It was the year when we were in opposition.
Yes, so the year, not the financial institution.
During President Kufuor's time.
During President Kufuor's time?
Yes.
And you can state for a fact 100% that it was because of you?
Oh, yes, because eventually when we won the election in 2008, they came begging.
The bank came begging?
Begging that I should bring my daughter.
Interesting.
I said, but if she has failed, let her remain. She has failed. So the fact that I come into government does not convert my failed daughter into you know. So, and my daughter too took after me in terms of being very principled. They prevailed upon her. When they saw that I was not yielding, they went behind me to ask her to come for appointment letter.
And she didn't?
Come out. She said, no.
Interesting.
Because if you are employing me because of my father being in government now, next time he leaves government, you sack me for any reason. So she never did. Then she went to, she was employed also on probation in one of the state, another state institution. I think that deals with insurance or something.
Okay.
Everybody who was on probation was employed. And this was when we were in power. But she remained a temporary staff for several years. You know, the thing about us and our daughters or our children is that everybody fears the son or daughter of General Mosquito. So even if you are in power, they think that if you give her opportunity, he will come and upstage you and remove you and take
Star
over.
103.5
When you are out of power,
FM.
she's a political risk, so nobody should
Does that get you worried? Do you sometimes think that, well, maybe I shouldn't have gone into politics because of what is being done to my children?
No, if I'm sacrificing because of my principles, I enjoy it and I sleep well. And I've tried to bring up my children to also accept that type of thing. My son was working at in a private company at the port, you know. And then when NPP won, they actually went and then threatened the managing director of that company that sack Aseidu Nketia's son because
they were specific and they went gave that instruction that
they said
sack
Aseidu Nketia's son or we revoke your license.
In Ghana?
Yes.
Wow.
So he was sacked.
How did you receive that news, General Mosquito?
But it is public. They came to report to me.
Wow.
And then I said, oh, it doesn't matter. If I'm in opposition and my son is being punished, I've groomed them to understand that life is war.
Life is war, indeed.
So things can change at any time, but you must not be broken because of this thing. So they are. And then that one of my daughters too worked in another company at the headquarters at a very high management level. She was prevailed upon to do something wrong, and she refused. And so the next time she was transferred to a branch
from the headquarters to a branch
in a district. When she went there, they said the place is full. You can't have a desk. I said, oh, why? Then they directed her to go and sit on the veranda.
Wow.
And asked her to go and look into places where they kept broken chairs and tables and so on to see whether you can get one to come and sit at the veranda.
Interesting. This is somebody from the headquarters at high-level management.
High-level management. So, but
all these,
she also enjoys those things. So he said, oh, as for me, so long as you keep paying me. So they actually called her at some point and said that, why are you not resigning? Have you seen any NDC person here? And that,
and all of that does not break you. You don't feel that, well, I'm putting my children at a place where they're at risk or they're not comfortable just because of me.
Well, at times I think about it, but the bigger picture prevails that if what I'm doing will help Ghana and humanity,
so
then the risk is worth taking.
Interesting.
Kama Mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Now so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.